The concept of the 15-minute city is an exciting and controversial one. But what is it and why do we even care? Watch this video to find out. A 15-minute city is a way of urban living where residents are able to meet most of their needs within a short walk from their homes. The 15 minutes in 15-minute city describes the maximum time needed for a typical citizen to walk or cycle from home to work, or to access essential services such as school or shopping. There are many versions of the 15-minute city concept, such as the 20-minute and the 30-minute cities. But regardless of the number of minutes, the central theme is the same. The idea is to have a city designed as compact as possible. To truly appreciate the 15-minute city concept, we have to first understand the structure of a typical city. At the center of a city is the Central Business District, also known as the CBD. It's made up of offices and specialized retail services such as banks and department stores, and is the most economically productive part of the city. Around the CBD is high density inner city housing and lower density suburban housing. Most people live in these outer areas, commuting into the CBD every day for work. However, this over-reliance on transport creates quite a lot of issues. Urban areas contain more than half of the world's population, but cities face a number of difficulties, with transportation being one of many. So what's the problem with transport? The main issue is that we are simply travelling too much, and this is bad for three main reasons. Firstly, excessive urban transport contributes to both air pollution and climate change. Combustion engine cars emit harmful pollutants such as nitrous oxides, carbon monoxide and PM 2.5s. These particulates cause respiratory illnesses, increasing the chance of cancer. Moreover, urban congestion results in cars and lorries emitting greenhouse gases without even moving. This leads to climate change, with over 20% of global fuel consumption emissions originating from urban traffic alone. Congestion creates other problems too. We've all been stuck in traffic before, and we've all blamed congestion as an excuse for arriving late. Whilst idling away in your car is frustrating, heavy traffic also reduces economic productivity because workers don't arrive on time, so spend less time working. This means that they make less money and contribute less to the national economy. To find more about transport, watch this video appearing on your screen now. Now that we've talked about a typical urban area, let's discuss what a 15-minute city looks like. So, within a 15-minute radius of your home, you should find a school, a local shopping centre, a leisure centre, a park, and public transport. To ensure this is possible, there should be a mix of residential, commercial, and recreational spaces in one area, rather than a separate residential and business zone seen in conventional cities. In other words, land use should be evenly spread between all parts of their city to reduce the need for transport. However, transport systems have to be as interconnected and as multimodal as possible, with many different modes of transport all connected on a single network. The streets should be safe for both pedestrians and cyclists, with lots of cycle lanes and green spaces. Housing options should be diverse, with some affordable housing to accommodate a mix of income levels. But why do we care about 15-minute cities in the first place? 15-minute cities can go a long way in improving health, reducing social inequality, and mitigating climate change. Firstly, as people travel less and use more public transport, the number of car journeys is greatly reduced, decreasing the city's collective carbon footprint. In fact, since Paris's goal of becoming a 15-minute city, it has cut its carbon emissions by 20% over 15 years. This also leads to a reduction of traffic congestion, which itself contributes to both cleaner air and higher productivity, thus increasing the quality of life of everyone living in the city. Besides, safer streets, larger parks, and more cycle lanes improve public health as it incentivizes people to exercise. Not only does this lead to better well-being, but it also reduces the burden on health services as fewer people need treatment. 15-minute cities also contribute to a more equitable society because land use is spread evenly across the city. As I've already mentioned, affordable housing will be close to more expensive housing, and important industries such as banking and commerce will no longer be heavily concentrated at the city centre. This has three positive impacts. Firstly, services will be easily accessible by all residents, regardless of income. Secondly, there will be less segregation along the lines of wealth. And thirdly, the economic benefits of shops and businesses will be more evenly spread amongst the urban community. Lastly, the 15-minute city concept encourages denser and more mixed-use development patterns which can counter urban sprawl, protecting greenfield sites. In other words, everything being closer together means that less space in urban areas is wasted, such that there is less need for cities to expand, thereby destroying natural habitats whilst doing so. 15-minute cities protect our natural world, reduce social inequality, and improve our collective well-being. Whilst there are some issues with the idea, for example, defining which services are essential is very subjective, on the whole, 15-minute cities can help make the world a better place in a number of different ways. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.